probably clicked on this video because you're curious about the title, and I'll get right to that as soon as I roll the intro. Alright. Hi. Had to get coffee. Because, you know, you can't talk about Peter McKinnon without coffee. Too bad there's not a Tim Hortons or anything around here. Anyway, so the kind of joke behind the title and what's going on is, so those of you, some of you who watch my channel, if you're into like filmmaking and photography and that kind of stuff, you probably know who Peter McKinnon is. For those of you who don't, he's a YouTuber who does a lot of videos about filmmaking and photography and, you know, about making videos and about all that kind of stuff. And he has this like second brand, this like sub brand called Pete's Pirate Life with this like cool like skull and crossbones type logo. And under that brand, he releases a bunch of cool like metal and glass and leather, you know, handmade cool stuff like pens and hand blown whiskey glasses and all sorts of cool stuff. And one of the things he makes is solid, under that brand, is solid metal dice. And I've always thought that would be so cool to get a pair of. But the problem with that is that they're kind of expensive and they're kind of rare. And so every time that they're available, I never have enough money. And every time I have enough money, they're not available. But my brother has been getting into metalwork recently. Some of you may see where this is going already. So I'm like, hey, why can't you just make me some metal dice? And so the other day, that's exactly what we, well, tried to do. And of course, being that this is a Peter McKinnon inspired kind of vlog, of course I got a cool B-roll sequence of it. So I'm gonna roll that now and then we'll talk about it. So, here's the final product. Come on, focus. It's focusing on my face, not the dice. But, so we have one, like, actual, complete, functional dice, and then the drill battery was getting pretty, not battery, the drill bits were getting pretty, worn down. So we have one that's like, very incomplete, and then one that's just like a blank cube of metal. And you know, if you look at all of them like up close, I don't know if you could see it on the camera, but they're very, very handmade looking. Like none of the lines are straight or flat. None of the lines are straight, none of the faces are flat. The dots are all, you know, slightly out of place and weird. But I have them. I have one. They exist now. So take that, Peter McKinnon. I don't need your fancy overpriced metal dice. Well, actually, I would love some, but now I've got my own. So, I don't know, this was just kind of a fun little project just to see if we could do it. Because I figured, you know, why not? It would be, if we could, and we kind of did, it would be fun. If we couldn't, well, at least we had fun trying and got a cool B-roll sequence out of it. And so it was kind of both. We kind of did, we kind of didn't. We got one, but it wasn't quite the, you know, perfect replacement for Pete's Pirate Life dice that I would like it to be. But at least now I have 3 steel cubes to fidget with. So that's fun. I figured I'd try something like this with a title like that because it worked out so well for that. It's pretend calling out Peter McKinnon seemed to work pretty well for that other guy who did the rap joking rap diss track about I'm the next Peter McKinnon. That was funny. If I can find it, I'll leave a link up in the top corner for that because you should watch that. It's great. But it worked out pretty well for him, and Peter McKinnon saw it and reacted to it. So I figured, why not make this? At least it'll be a cool video. It'll be fun, if nothing else. And there's a tiny, tiny chance that I'll somehow get Peter McKinnon to watch it. And if you end up watching this, Peter, I love your stuff. Thanks for doing it. You've inspired me as a YouTuber. And I'd love a set of real Pirate Life dice. All right. That was kind of a, probably about an average length episode. Yeah. If you liked it, be sure to hit the like button. If you want to check out my brother's metalworking, I'll leave a link to his metalworking company's Instagram in the description. Excuse me. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell to be notified when I post new videos. Leave a comment about Peter McKinnon or metalworking or whatever. I'd love to chat with you guys in the comments. Yeah, I think that's everything. See you guys next week.